Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Ed, and I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something that I've kind of neglected talking about a little bit, which is the Supernote partner app and some of the small quality of life improvements that have been made recently that I really enjoy. And so we're going to walk through that really quickly. We won't be on here long. But one thing they did behind the scenes that was something everybody'd been asking for, and then they didn't even talk about it. So we'll go ahead and we'll jump over. I'll show you this real quick, give you a kind of a tour of the partner app in general, but also these couple of things that are really important. All right, here we are with the Supernote partner app on the desktop, and this is the Windows desktop app. Let me know in the comments if this is true for the Mac version as well. But it used to be that whenever you logged into an instance on the desktop, you had to re-sign in. You couldn't be logged in on multiple desktops in the app. Now they seem to have fixed that. So when I came home, I was logged into the desktop at work today. I came home this evening. I opened this up. It came right up. I didn't have to sign back in. So that's a small thing, and it'd been asked for a long time from Supernote, and they just did it. And they didn't really announce it that I know of. It's just a really nice quality of life thing. It never had a problem on the mobile apps. I had on multiple books devices plus my phone, and it always just opened. I never had to sign in after that first time. But let's take a quick tour while we're in here, and I'll show you something I really enjoy. As you see, this looks very much like what's on your actual Supernote. If you're a Supernote user, you start at your note page, and you have your nested folders here. For me, if I go in and I open this up, I'm using the plugin for the table of contents plugin, so I can actually jump around this way, or I can use my drop down and see my headings that way. I can also see my page view. So it works very much like the experience you're used to seeing. And I can jump to page, I can change the recognition language, and I can export straight from here in any size or a PNG, PDF, or text format. Now you cannot export to Word here. That's only available on device, but it's still something that is pretty versatile in the app. And then, of course, you've got your documents, which are all your different EPUBs, images, PDFs. You've got your inbox, which shows your email addresses. You've got your screenshot here, if you have screenshots, any of your exports that you've done. And then, of course, you have your My Style folders. So, and remember, anything you do here, you can drag in files directly here. You don't have to open it in a separate window as far as an Internet Explorer window, but if you wanted to do that, you can. You can do open file path, and it'll take you to a Windows Explorer window, and you can drop and drag between different Explorer windows just with different file structures. So it's really easy, really user-friendly. It's a little convoluted to try to navigate to it. So to me, I always start with the app, hit open file path, and then it takes me straight to that main structure. The other thing are your to-dos. If I had any tasks here, they would show. And then, of course, your digests. And you have all of your digest functionality. You can copy and cut and paste directly into this, which is really fun and really easy to use. I did this recently with our AI Summer Institute. I can't show you that because it has a bunch of names in it, but I basically use this to map out and then pull into a note my introduction of the keynote speaker, all of my intros for the different things throughout the Institute, and to keep notes on different sessions that I was leading. But I want to show you one thing to me that is my favorite component of this. Okay, so what I'm going to show here, and I went ahead and put these two side by side. So you have the screen mirror of my Supernote on the left, and you have the Supernote partner app on the right. And I want to show you the functionality because I don't have my top camera available right now, but you can see here that I have my keyboard sharing that I can select here. And this pops up. It tells me to make sure that I keep this window active in order for this to work. So now what happens if I come over here to my Supernote, and you'll see this happen in real time. I'm going to say new text box, and I'm going to have that there. And then when I press on it, you'll see that it's got that bar along the bottom here that shows English, and that gets rid of your other keyboard. So it automatically hides the handwriting keyboard or the touch keyboard. And now what you'll notice is I can type. and hit enter. And then here is example typing. So it looks a little bit slow right now, but that's only because it's screen mirroring at the same time. So I'm actually asking the device to do quite a bit. I'm asking it not only to do the typing piece, but also to screen mirror as I do it. But here I can change the font size. I can change all of the different things. So I can press here and I can change the font size down, make that smaller. I can also bold it, italics it, center it, copy, paste it, whatever I want to do here. And again, a lot of this is just really a cool functionality to me, and it works a lot faster on the actual screen, especially when you're not trying to do multiple things at once. And this works within a Word document. So if I was to exit out and open up a Word document, I could type in Word. And yes, you're not going to get a lot of the same functionality, but you do have keyboard shortcuts. But what's impressive about this is my regular computer keyboard. I'm not using Bluetooth. I'm not using a wired connection. I am using the partner app to flow through to my keyboard and be able to type. And so I can just seamlessly let that experience happen. I could prop my Supernote up in front of me and just type away. I can type in Word. And then when I pull that into a Word document, it's already there. And I can continue to edit on my computer. So for a really, kind of true typing experience, that can be a lot of fun. But anyway, let's go ahead and jump back over. Just wanted to show you those few things. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging in there. Thanks for accompanying me on this, because it's one of those things that you don't think about because you use it so often. And when they do these little comforts, you don't think to make a video about it. So I kind of let it build up, and then I talk a little bit more about the things that just take friction away from what I want to do. One of those is being able to log into the desktop app on multiple machines and not have to worry about having to log back in every time I switch machines, having it kick me off, because that's really a pain point, and was for a long time, because every time I would log into it at work, it would have an issue, and then I would log into it at home and it would have an issue. So now it works seamlessly across the board. And then being able to type directly within your notes using the keyboard that is on your computer, not having to have a separate keyboard, not having to connect that to Bluetooth, all of that just working is such a big deal for me, and really makes it that much easier in my workflow to get things done. And then just the overall versatility of the app, and having all of your files not only in the cloud, but locally, and being able to rearrange, change them, see everything that's there. The only thing that's not on the app is the calendar, which I'm hoping they get in a future update, but everything else, your digest, your to-dos, your notes, your documents, all of that is there, and all of the functionality is present, from star marks to keywords to links. All of it works. You can't add anything yet, and I'm hoping they get to the point where you can do that, but for the rest of it, it's all there and it works seamlessly. So it's just a really good experience. But let me know down in the comments what you think. Have you used the Supernote Partner app? Do you like it? Has it been less friction or more friction for you? Have you used the keyboard pass-through or the device linking? If not, why not? And what do you think about the overall experience? I'd love to hear your opinions on it. But until next time, thank you all so much for being a part of this. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I will see you soon. Keep on moving forward. Bye now.